Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of SkyFactory 5. Brought to you by our wonderful server hosting sponsor, Apex Hosting. They host this server that we're playing on. They can also host one for you, whether to play this or another mod pack, vanilla Minecraft, whatever floats your goat. Check them out. Use our codes or links in the description of the stream of the YouTube video to get 25% off your first month and have a good time. And how is it going? It looks like you've added a couple simulation chamberinos. It looks like the Ender Dragon's up to self-aware, which is pretty good.
Oh yeah, everything's in self-aware.
Everything's self-aware.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
pretty epic.
It just runs. Yeah.
That's pretty.
So,
you added another loot fab as well. Were we overloading the first one?
Yeah, we had to double roll for a minute there. But
Wow.
I've swapped the Ender Dragon around a couple times. So there was one that was doing eggs, and then another one that was doing something else, and one I think the hearts, and then another one that was doing the. I've now have it on Dragon's Breath, maybe. But
Okay.
at any rate, trying to kind of spread around and get all that. But the craziest thing when I logged on, the reactor was only half full of fuel, and I was like, "That's weird. Why isn't it filling up with fuel?" And I looked, and we were out of greed.
Oh my god.
Like, there was none, and I'm like, I have 160,000 of these others. Is it really using that much? And I'm still like semi incredulous, like how? But yeah, no, it definitely just ran down.
Wait a minute. You changed the diamonds.
Only slightly.
What
here,
the frick?
I was testing
My
to see.
diamonds.
You can put it back if you want. I was testing to see if I could improve output because we were
Sure.
the all the things, and we found that the change between all those is like so negligible, it's not even worth it. But
is that like Enderium fluid or something?
It's the Enderium fluid. So, I also found that there's nothing that we could simulate to get red hearts. So
you have to just punch away.
This.
Oh my god, you did the thing that the people wanted me to do ages ago, and now the people are gonna be like, Siege Ardon, you never did it. You never did it.
It was pretty easy.
746 were just sitting there? Bro, we're not absorbing the XP now that it really matters. What are we up to over here? 4,900. Okay.
No. Hold up. First off, the 4,900 stopped loading before the end of the night being there the last time we last time
it's like
played.
broken? It's too much?
So it just doesn't take any more.
Oh my god.
Plus, for both types of experience, both the create and now the cyclic, we have an entire drive full of both. There's literally
2 million.
Never 2 billion or 2 million buckets of each. So experience is never an issue.
Got it. So we don't need to store this anywhere. It's okay.
Yeah, it doesn't really matter. I didn't even set it up so that it like piped out or I was just like, I don't care.
So what is that, a vacuum hopper up there? Yeah, it is. Okay.
Yeah, it's just an absorption hopper, and then I have it kind of on a clock to like let it drop, and so it's just enough for it to clean out all the items, pick it up, delete it, and then another set goes, and it's pretty good. I changed out some.
What did you do to Amogus' face?
I changed out some of Amogus so that it worked right. There were a few that weren't getting caught everywhere.
Why is his visor fricked?
Yeah, because I was busy doing other things and I wasn't worried about the aesthetic of a dirt wall.
It's his visor.
Yeah.
That's crazy that you would do that.
It's crazy. So, and then the last, I think, really bit, if I recall, unless I'm forgetting something, but is I just kind of moved all this back a little, gave us a little bit of breathing room. And while I did that, I swapped some of the stuff around so that it's more Enderio and less Tesseract. So just clean up stuff,
Now, out of curiosity,
your dripstones are all going again too. So
wow, that's so cool. Stones. Out of curiosity, how are we generating a surplus now on the uranium? Did you just plant more seeds of that type?
A little bit of column A, a little bit of column B. I did replace a row of Inferium with another set of green so that because we have like 9,000 Supremium blocks, and as you should know, that's plenty. But also, it turns out you can make 2 blocks of green dye with a yellow and a blue mixed together. So I just did that.
Oh, that
But
makes
hang
sense
on,
because colors.
Yeah, but there's another recipe too. Okay,
Oh.
so if you want it, you get 2 blocks of green dye if you add a blue and a yellow together. But if you add a blue, a yellow, and a green together, you will get 3 blocks of green dye. That recipe exists. So
I'm trying to think of how this helps.
it doesn't in the slightest. I was
Okay.
like, I looked at that recipe, I'm like, what the hell is this supposed to be doing? Like, why? Okay, thanks. If you add a green block in, you can get a green block out. I was like, okay, I'll keep that in mind.
Cool. Nice. Nice. What is it that we're still needing to do in the book now, man?
So
Let's
many
see.
things. We have so much stuff to do.
Well, we do have to make the maximum size reactor, which clearly the people want to see at some point. But the actively cooled is, we produced 100,000 RF per tick, which is very exciting. And let's see.
Yeah,
Energetic sheep. We need to obtain all 146 trophies. I'm not sure if I want to do that. Use a mega torch to block creature spawns. I bet I could do that one really quick right now. Think we can make a mega torch? Bet we can make
Probably.
A mega torch.
One
we
would
can
assume.
Totally do it. Oh yeah, we got this freaking thing, dude. It's gonna be sick.
It's gonna be mega.
I made a mega torch. We win.
Nice. Nice.
It is over for our enemies.
It's all over. So, next up comes this guy.
There's an Ender Dragon gateway? Huh. Interesting stuff. And go to the end of the book for a funny. There's nothing else back here.
That's what's funny.
What do you want?
Got it.
Stop it. Quit it. Eye emoji. Discover the SCP-1689 dimension?
I don't know my dimensions very well.
No, neither do I, and I also don't see anything when I search up SCP in here. So I bet that's a real thing that you can do in the pack. I just have no idea the precursor in order to achieve it, so that's funky. Hey, what we should do is we should make every single heart canister ever. You've probably already done this, but I have not.
Yes, I have.
Okay. Cool. How many do I need?
Also, there's an upgrade
19
to
greens
your
and 20
heart.
blues. There's an upgrade to the heart, huh?
There's an upgrade to the heart necklace that you put the hearts into. The heart amulet. There's a soul amulet.
Oh.
And I've actually already made one, so if you wanted, you could grab it.
And does that allow you to put more of each?
So I think that all it does is just allow you to put the purple one in as well, which, as I recall, you add one in and it acts basically as a totem of undying. So, you know.
Okay.
There's that.
You didn't do the final step in the craft the blue hearts, which was to craft blue hearts out of the green hearts.
Yeah, because you could just do that by hand, and it wasn't really worth.
That is
Since it's an end one and all that, like it just was like I just click,
no, for sure that's fine. That's chilling. We're chilling. Alrighty, the vitality blade gets +1 damage per heart container. That's kind of gnarly. The soul amulet. Does it lose? Well, actually, the soul heart. I see. You got to make one of those. Does it lose its stuff when you upgrade it or no?
Do I
need to take the heart canisters out?
I made a new one because I didn't know that it was a direct upgrade of the other one. So, because they're not necessarily really. At any rate, I don't know. I would just take the canisters out and see.
Sure.
All of that to say, sorry.
No, that's cool. I'll make it and I'll put the things back in. And then the purple heart is gotten by
a totem of undying, which we need an invoker.
You don't have the
model
thing yet.
Yeah. No, I don't have that one.
Okay, I see. Yes, that makes a great deal of sense. Oh, you made a soul amulet. That's okay. That's okay.
Yeah. It's okay.
Sorry, guys. I was figuring I'd upgrade my current thing, and it didn't register that he already made one. That's on me.
No. I wasn't like, whoa.
Why are my hearts like poo colored now? Are your
That's
hearts
just the
poo
color
colored?
it goes. Yeah. No, they're not poo colored. They're mocha.
Hmm. Oh, interesting stuff this is. I see.
I need 8 of these. Yeah.
Are we out of blue? Oh, that shouldn't be that big of a deal.
Shouldn't be a big deal now, should it? I'll tell you what.
The people are saying that the vitality sword is cool.
The vitality sword is cool.
That's
Thought
what
you
the
should
people,
know.
That's what the people are saying, is that it's pretty cool.
Sounds pretty cool.
Oh, you fill it. Oh, wow. Okay. Got it. Interesting.
Is it pretty cool?
Yeah. Hey, Zine, would you be upset if I added blue heart into the autocraft? Because it turns out the vitality sword is a good reason to make blue in the future.
Why? Do what you gotta do.
Okay, I'm going to do what I have to legally do.
Do what you gotta do.
Okay, there we go.
Say what you gotta say.
So, out of curiosity, if I just like...
I don't remember how
this
to
stuff
link
out.
these.
I do this. This does.
What is a tool?
Zine, how powerful are you currently feeling?
I would like to feel more powerful. Crystal binder, I think that's it.
Would you like to try to see if your hearts can withstand one sword?
Sure. Worst case, I die and lose my 99 levels. Oh no. You took me down to blue and yellow. I don't know how many that is.
Is that about halfway, probably?
I
Nobody
don't
knows.
know.
How long does it take to get back up to poo?
I have 200 max health.
200 hearts or 200 health? So 100 hearts?
200 max health, so 100 hearts, yeah.
Okay, so your armor negated a lot of that, but this thing does 168 attack damage.
I have 36 armor. Oh, and then I go from yellow to another blue. So, that's some decent damage, though.
I kind of want to try Wither and see what happens there.
You won't?
No, actually, I will.
Okay, then I believe you.
We should tie that heart thing into the system, I feel like.
More injectors are too close.
Guys, sharpness won't really add much. It's almost negligible at this level. Okay, it 2 shots withers.
2 hit?
Yep.
2 shot? Yeah. It looked 2 shotty.
Yeah, unfortunately, guys, adding sharpness is not going to increase this to a 1 hit on the wither. Strength would be much more effective.
If it can't 1 hit the wither, then is it even worth it, you know?
Yeah, no, you're super right about that. The sad part is I can't add strength 3 to this because strength goes on a sword. Yeah, can't do that. All right, all right.
This was the tool, but maybe not.
Okay, guys, I'm gonna add everything that we got. I'll throw out everything we got though, just because. Right, so we need to get big loot.
I went to some light purple and now, oh wait, no, hang on. I went to the light purple and now I'm going mocha.
Oh, okay. So after purple is poo?
I think you said that literally just to be able to call it poo. I think your entire motivation there was to call it poo.
Me? No. I would never do that.
See, you say that, but it makes me more suspicious.
No, I wouldn't. Why would I do that? Okay, here we go. Yo, you know what? Since this sword is like pretty bigly, I might actually undo my Awakened Supremium enchant so that I can retrieve the... Actually, Mystical Enlightenment...
Is
Oh,
OP?
I could do. Oh, wait, I need Smite.
RF? Are those the same? Because if so, that's nuts.
What was the tome that, like, removes enchants again? Oh, yeah, the Tome of Extraction. Oh, this is so sad when it's an idiot about this.
6 and a dragon heart.
Oh, we do have the Disenchanter. That's so true.
I was going to suggest the Disenchanter, and I kind of had that like, oh, you know what you're doing. You don't need me to point out these things.
No, that's actually like really, that's pretty big smart. That's pretty big smart right there, you know?
You know?
Okay, we can do that even better now. Scab, Sharp, Smite. And then... Oh, but Mystical Enlightenment has to be on the Supremium. I forgot. That was a silly thing of me to do. Very silly of me to do. Well, anyway, they shall be fine. Do a little bit of that. Only 47. I guess I could just re-enchant this. I could do that.
I think this needs to be Wyvern Injectors. Yeah. So I gotta get to that first. Which is all of this in a Wyvern Core.
Wow, that's gonna cost 191. What the frick? I'm never gonna be able to afford this. I'm never gonna be able to afford that. All right, I afforded it. Okay, if you ever need a Mystical Enlightenment, it's on the Awakened Supremium sword that I just put into the system and stuff like that. Hey, Zane, do you think we have enough, oh, frick, no, I guess... Yeah, do you think we have enough stuff to be able to, make another full set of hearts?
Oh, yeah.
You do? Okay, cool, cool, cool. That's pretty epic. If you ask me.
If you ask me...
All right, I gotta make 40 so that we can each have the super sword.
Okay.
Oh, dude, we don't have enough for the netherite. Do we not do a netherite scrap to netherite recipe?
Just make netherite.
Zine?
There's blocks of nether... What?
I'm gonna do a crafting recipe, okay? I'm gonna do a crafting recipe.
What are you doing?
We're gonna automate. We're gonna go scrap into netherite, bro.
There's literally a recipe that makes blocks of netherite.
Oh, there is, but there's not a recipe that breaks down said blocks into netherite?
So make a block of netherite to 9 netherite ingots. Unless you don't
sure,
need it
if you insist, I'll make that happen. I was just thinking it was kind of backwards.
All right. However you want to go about it.
No, it's fine.
No.
No, it's fine.
No.
No, it's fine. I've done it. I've done it the backwards way.
Okay. Good.
It's okay. Sometimes things just have to be a little bit backwards. It is what it is.
Yep.
Oh, offhanding the augment to get strength. That would be kind of crazy.
Okay, so this one is crafting, and then the other one is smelting. Do we have a smelter router?
Oh, wait, dude. When we have to fight the Chaos Dragon, like, this sword might come in handy. Truth be told.
Yeah. There we go. And then I needed... diamond. Should just be... Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Xena, I'm making an extra set of 20 hearts apiece so that if you have an inkling to go super duper Saiyan on your swordage, you'll have the heart canisters to do it.
Perfect. Thank you.
No problem. No problem. I'm here to help.
Then 8 Draconics here. Then energy conduit.
Oh, yeah. Did we ever want to... So... Oh, wait. This would actually be super sick for just getting the warden model built up. Oh, my God. I could take out wardens in 2 seconds. I want to test this out. It's wardening time. So what are you working on at the moment?
The Draconic crafter thingy thongy.
Oh, so we can craft Draconic gear?
Yeah, the fusion crafter. You need to upgrade the bits and the bobs on it and stuff like that. So this goes here. Boom, 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 boom.
Wardens are 3 hitters. That's pretty epic, if you ask me. Pretty epic indeed.
Seems pretty epic.
Oh, by the way, did you, you know, unrelated to this series, but just like wondering, have you been on, I haven't checked TCG in a few hours. I'm just hoping to maintain 3rd place if possible, but we'll see.
I have not been on
a
day.
Were you planning on making a run at the old Dragon?
I'm not sure. I have the gas spawner to get the tiers and everything, but with how Chosen Architect's God, it's like meh. Like I don't know if I want to chase it that hard, kind of thing.
Sure, it's like a little redundant. I got you.
I'm just not that competitive anyway. So I don't know how to.
So I think you only have to be top 3 though to get the prize, and currently, last I checked, 3rd was 3 kills. So
I'm being told you're in 2nd place, but
yeah. Well, last I checked, I was in 2nd.
Yes,
3rd was only 3 kills last I checked though. So like it's fairly doable if it stays that way. Oh, I forgot to put on the amulet. Oh yeah, that would help.
I don't remember any of this.
All right, we probably only need this to be at advanced. I think we're chilling with that. Would you have any usage for a warden model in any of the simulation chambers?
I don't know. I don't know what that would give us. So.
Okay. I suppose I could check what a warden prediction can yield. Cyan dye, echo shard, skull catalyst, skull shrieker. Yeah, I guess none of it is like super duperly good. Well, I suppose if we're gonna be,
shapes that face each other.
I suppose if we're gonna be making the max-sized reactor, which will be good to fill up the Draconic storage at some point anyway, maybe I should keep on expanding the blueprint.
Impressed that didn't give the stuff back and it deleted it all. Oh, it keeps it. Okay.
Hey, Zine, what's the keybind in AE to craft more of a thing you already have?
Mouse middle click.
Mm-hmm.
This is not how I remember it. Not that I particularly remember it.
What was the size again? It's 48 by 40. It was 64 by 64 by 48. I don't know why I have such a difficult time remembering these things.
Oh my god.
What's up?
Nothing. Just fun at times.
Why is it hard for me to find the thing again? Where is it? Yeah, 64 by 64 by 64. Whew.
Okay. That's improvement, but not quite.
$64 by 64 is an improvement, but not quite.
I'm fighting my own battles. Sorry.
Oh man, how am I even gonna count this, bro? I gotta count all the way up to freaking 64 in each direction? Oh man.
So I'm missing a diamond.
Time to make an outline with casings. Probably like 1,000. I can count this. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Okay, so I need to do 47 more. And then we will be good. Once we get to the end there, that will be it. All right, here we go.
Is there a particular reason you needed 1,000 reactor casings?
Just preparing for the future. That's going to be a lot of blocks. Okay, no, I know you could do the 4-chunk thing, but since I didn't line it... Did I line it up with the edge of the chunk? Oh, I did line it up with the edge of the chunk, didn't I? 3G. I didn't line it up with the edge of the chunk, but it's off by 2 blocks, so we can just extend it into the chunk over here, which is how it is. Perfect. Check our work. What's up?
Nothing. I just was waiting for your thing to be done so that I could build my stuff.
I'm sorry.
Sorry
for messing with your things.
We all working here. You're doing yours. Makes sense.
Yeah.
So if I give it multiple,
Hello, Rifkin. Thank you for rating. Welcome, everybody. We are doing large reactor builds in SkyFactory. Good times. Oh, that is off by dimensions not allowed. Oh, yeah, of course the dimensions aren't allowed. Oh, I might have been off by, wait a minute. Wait. So you started 2 blocks. How did I miss this?
Okay,
How did
go
I whiff
on.
this up? So it should be, yeah, there. And then you should end 2 blocks in. So that's kind of fricked. I must have missed the thing. I think it's one more. I think it's one
if I can just smack that there.
Like that should be, yeah.
I need 20 draconic cores.
All right, this should be 64. This will be the way to tell, actually. If I did
Seems
this,
like the right number now, does it?
This should
16.
be 63 here.
Or
and
14, I guess.
And it should line up. All right. Okay. And then that. Does it? I think that lines up. I think it does. Building one doesn't really. I guess I can do a line with the building one, but I usually builders one to fill in the areas. That is. Yeah, that's good. That should be good.
There we go. Very clicky. Very clicky smashy.
Perfect. Okay. Hey Zine, I think I got our outline in.
Okay.
Yeah, it's pretty big. Pretty big.
There we go. Okay. It's pretty big.
Yeah, it's
Got
pretty
yourself
big.
a sizable portion.
Yeah, it's significant.
Huh.
Yeah. That's why I called for 1,000 casings, because I was like, that'll be a start, you know?
Indeed.
Over time, I'll gradually be
How
working
tall
on
does
this.
it have to be?
Oh, 64 as well.
Ah. Very good.
Yep.
Very good indeed. Can I...
Wow. Okay, that's definitely a good bit. How do we give like infinite expansion to our wireless crafting terminal?
It doesn't exist in this one.
That is tragic.
You can add more of the range things to. I don't know how many you can take.
Keep on adding them. Gotcha.
But the magical way of doing it is not there.
Okay. We may need more green dye at some point.
You know, I'm pretty sure we talked about that.
Oh my god. It did not used to be. This was not the maximum size in the past. This has gone to a whole other level of absurdity.
I remember you making a pretty big one.
I don't think I've ever done 4 cubic chunks before.
It's going to take a lot of power to run that, you know?
No, it's going to generate a lot of power. It's going to take a lot of uranium to run it.
Yeah, that.
I mean, I could add more harvesters and stuff. Actually, wait. Hold on. If I put another level up, so the harvester show area, preview outline. Can you expand the area of the harvester up? Oh, the harvester only goes down. Okay. Actually, okay, we have to do another setup, basically.
We don't need to get there yet because we still have 140,000 yellow and 140,000 blue, and that translates to 280,000 green. So
Fair.
we're still doing okay-ish, and the system does know how to make green out of as necessary. So.
Oh, wait. Hold on. Somebody's saying, oh, you can up-ease the harvester. Oh, okay. Oh, that's brilliant. Cool. Oh, perfect. So we can actually use the same thing, and I can just add layers on top, and it'll still be viable. So.
Okay.
Cool.
But I'm just saying we don't need to yet.
No, I gotcha. Like, we don't need to yet, but eventually we could. Maybe. Possibly. We'll see.
It's possible.
It's possible. So, where are you at on the, oh, you're adding the crafting for Draconic. Where are we generating all the Draconium dust? Is that craftable via purple dyes?
Yes.
Nice. Very, very nice.
I just finished getting our injector up to wyvern level.
I'm hearing things? Oh, there you are. Okay.
So I can start putting up the nicer ones.
But yeah, also everybody I know, Magnet and Pickup Upgrade, they're the same thing. They overlap each other. One goes into the other. Yeah. And anyway, yep. All right, look at this. So I don't remember, like, how do we... Are you, for now, just setting it up to do crafting, and then you're going to auto-craft at some point in the future? Is that the idea?
I don't even know what I need to auto-craft, so anything that I need to, like, the cores and stuff, then I'm setting that up as I go. But over here, I don't remember if it's possible, if it is. I mean, I can see where it would be possible.
The same way you can do mechanical crafting with Create, would be my guess.
Yeah, but when I remember enough about Draconic to know what it is that I need, then I'll start worrying about how to do that. But it's the thing that concerns me is the numbers that are at the bottom of the recipes that seem to indicate, like, for example, awakened Draconium block is 50,000 OP. Is an OP? Is that RF? I don't know what OP is in this case, but 50,000 or 50 billion or whatever the heck the number was that I just stopped looking at is a lot.
Right.
So that's I'm just kind of curious, like, what
it's
we're dealing with here.
Overpowered by 50 million. I mean, I think we've always powered it with things like big reactors, so I don't think we'll have an issue with it.
I mean, it's running,
right now,
so
yeah, it's fine.
I guess I want to come over and look at.
It's probably just 1-to-1. That said, like, I wonder if we're going to be severely restricted by the Enderio conduits, because don't they have a pretty low transfer rate?
I don't remember.
Conduit.
I'm not sure which ones
they don't list. They used to list, like, what the transfer rate was.
Right, but I'm wondering, my generic assumption, unconfirmed and unknowing, is if they took out all the other tiers and just left this one, that it seems like probably they just made this one not limited, like a lot of the other stuff in
Logically speaking, that would make sense, yeah.
It could be wrong, but now we have awakened Draconium.
Cool.
So I think the awakened Draconium then just becomes, the Draconium cores and stuff like that. But you are right in that I need to set up a pattern provider and an import. Let's see if I can.
And then the only challenge is, how do we do it on both sides? Like, how do we split to both sides?
The pattern provider is not going to work because it has to split and.
Well, no. So we have to put the pattern provider into a chest and then split the chest with filtered. Robin. Well, I would just say filtered pipes right into each thing.
Well, filtered pipe doesn't even get you what you're looking for because it's like some recipes need 2 diamonds, but they need to be in different ones. So you have to have
Right.
a round robin kind of placement thing as well.
Bit of a
So
puzzle. Oh yeah, there's XNet. People always say XNet for things like this, right? And we do. Do we have XNet? I don't see at XNet in here.
there is no XNet.
Ah. Rippy dippy. So what is it? I hear you talking about stuff. Is this a test scenario for distributing items?
I'm just gonna have to play around with it a little bit. I think it also has to be Ender IO because we need to also have power in the same spots with them. So, and I want to say
Oh, right, and they can occupy the same block with
they
that.
can occupy the same block. Yeah.
But we will have to. Oh, it's a bummer though, because that means we can't do direct power. Actually, we could. We could do direct plugs. I bet it's faster with direct plugs because you can, go over the limit.
I'm not blocked by any means by.
Well, no, but you can't
plugs.
do a direct. You're limited by the cable speed rather than a direct flux point into the injectors, like on each one, an individual flux plug. Maybe it's overkill, but it'd be faster.
I do know how you like to overkill.
You don't like the overkill. This is fine.
We can look at that if and when we can get to a point where it's even a problem. First, we need to figure out if I can get things to spread evenly.
Sure.
So, given this extract, always round robin enabled to all those, and I give you 4 things. It doesn't insert into any of them. It doesn't extract at all. Always active, redstone channel.
Doesn't like it?
No, not yet, but that's how experimentation goes so far. Okay. Now. No.
The thing that bothers me is that even though these item conduits show extract, on my side, so all these item conduits are saying extract, which doesn't seem like you would want it to be the case, right?
Well, they have extract next to them that's not checked.
Huh? Well, no, like if I click on this middle one, it says extract, so it's not going to insert into the thing? I don't know if that's the issue. That's insert. That's now insert. Okay, that's insert.
Interesting. Oh, that's the energy that I was seeing. So I was clicking on energy and I was like, no, it's set up right, but if I change that around, then that might be the deal. Okay, so that works.
It works? Cool.
Yeah, it's kind of slow, but we have the speed thing. So, now we just need to connect these both onto all the things. Set it right there.
Okay, that's on extract. It should be set on the directionality at the moment. But we'll need to do it with one. So it'll have to be one crafting pattern provider that feeds into either both the barrels or just splits itself via conduit.
Correct.
Are you gonna do barrels, or you'll just have the pattern provider split?
I have the barrel over here, so I have the pattern provider shove it into here, and then it should just end up where we need it to.
Okay.
Oop.
Got it.
But the bigger problem with all that, though,
Hi, Shelby. Thank you for rating. Hello, people.
How do I know what
trying to
goes in the
solve
middle?
problems?
And that's kind of an issue.
How do you know it goes in the middle?
Well, you have the 8 side pieces, and then you have the
into here. I gotcha. Right,
then you have
right.
the key item, and I don't know entirely how to work that one out.
I mean, I assume it's the same. That should be the easiest because that'll be a unique item like every time, I think, versus the others might have duplicates, in which case you need to do some funkier stuff, right?
Oh, I didn't want this into the bottom. I wanted it into here.
So, I mean, we'll just do like a filtered insert into the middle, and that should be pretty straightforward.
Nope.
No?
I don't think so. Again, it depends on how the recipes all pull out, but if, if we need to have a very specific, we have a pattern that can just basically say, here's a bunch of items.
Yeah, the items just go blindly into the barrel, and then from the barrel, we have to manually sort them to the right place.
So we just have to. I mean, I get it. I guess if the recipes are set up just right, that there's never anything that needs to go in the middle that needs to go to the side, and there's never anything that goes to the side that needs to go in the middle, then that would work. I just don't know if that seems kind of an unlikely scenario.
No, I mean, I think the way it'll have to be done is probably just try to dedicate a fusion crafting setup to a specific item that's doable, and then we might have to make different ones, because like having multiple fusion crafter recipes going into the same one seems like it'll probably get challenging if you have, because you could have one recipe where it sends the diamond to here and another recipe where it sends the diamond to here, and it's like, well, how would you actually manage that unless you had 2 different fusion crafting setups?
You just repeated the argument I was saying is a problem.
Well, no, that's what I was saying.
I agree.
Yeah. Just focus one recipe at a time, probably, and then we could make more, like we could do a fusion crafter for making more fusion crafters or something like that, so that we can expand into different setups. I don't know.
Okay. I'll try and because at this point, I don't even know what I need to make a lot of, so I can't,
Awakened Draconium is definitely something needed.
Right.
And then I'd say Awakened Draconium is like we should probably focus that to start. Because that's something that goes into a bunch of stuff. We can get that right now.
Like, that's not even difficult.
Okay. The Awakened Draconium, I think, goes into lots of things, and let's see. I think.
Thing is, do I have to have a filter on everyone, or can I set priority?
Don't remember. Yeah, Awakened Draconium ingots are used in a bunch of stuff. Not the blocks directly, but the ingots are, yeah.
Sure.
Anyway, hello, raid folks. Trying to figure out how to automate complicated things and stuff, and see how it goes. Bit of a challenge. So we're sort of in the zone on this one, trying to see if we can get it to work.
Okay, I can set that whitelist, blacklist, but can I set priority?
Okay. Well, where were the dragon hearts being? Oh, okay, that was from the Ender Dragon prediction. Nice.
How's the reactor going?
Oh, I wasn't making more because I didn't know that you wanted me to queue more up. Am I good to queue things up?
Yeah, whatever you like.
Oh, okay.
Go for it.
I'm gonna queue up 3,000 casings. Some ingredients could not be extracted from the network?
That means you've exceeded something and it's got some
It's
roundabout, but
mad
basically
about it. Okay.
it's just mad at the numbers. The numbers are too much.
I'm making 2,000s. So you just doing filters for this one?
I'm just trying to learn what I can and can't filter. If I can, like, I would prefer to set up a single filter of like a whitelist for that and say go here and then have it be the priority. But I don't remember if I can set priority on Ender IO. So part of it's just I'm just trying to learn and remember how it all works and test what's going into places and that sort of thing.
I mean, if we were just setting it up for the Awakened Draconium, then I feel like we could simply, oh yeah, but the problem is how do we get it to not all just go to one location instead of, how do we get it to split evenly?
I would have to blacklist it in every other spot, which is doable. I was just like, can I just set priority? So it's not that I don't have the problem solved. I just am trying to.
Well, no, but we have a lot of the specific, what is it? There's a lot of one ingredient that goes into it. So it's like, how do you get that to evenly distribute instead of just, like, is there a round robin mode in there?
Round robin solved. That's a solved problem.
Okay, got it.
I just, again, making sure that the one piece ends up in the right spot.
With Monkey D. Luffy?
Oh, I know how to do this. Okay, so I blacklist the green extract, and then I have a different extract that's the whitelist for it, and then it goes into there. That way I can only do 2, but still get there.
This is a bit of an absurdity that is about as far as 2,000 blocks are stretching.
Don't know if I'll need another one, but
oh my god.
Okay, so that's already set. So I just set this to like, oh, I don't know.
Oh, I know the glass is even more absurd. And the casings are a whole other, not the casings, the fuel rods. The fuel rods are the most insane part of the whole thing by a long shot.
This would be like brown extract. And for the Awakened, it's
119,000
blocks, right? Yeah. So that's whitelisted there. Speed that up. Add that. And then right here, we do blacklist, Draconia, and add that onto this one. Extracts always. This one extracts always.
I'm scared to call for all these ingredients because I'm like, are we just gonna... Am I gonna frick everything up?
Brown insert. So green can never pick up a Draconian block. Brown can only pick up a Draconian block. Green filters out to all the others. And
is this the channels or whatever?
Channels?
Yeah, like you can have the different colored Enderio channels or whatever. Okay.
Yeah. So that way I just basically split it so that there's 2 different sets of pipes being delivered, and one's whitelisting the item we need and one's not listing the other one.
Cool.
Yeah. I need cable.
Holy frick.
Split this so that there's more room in here, right? Yeah. Why so holy frick?
It's just very large. That's all.
Just thinking about how I've never had anyone tell me that before.
Well, that was more info than we ever needed to hear.
Okay. Awakened. Oh, this might be a problem though.
What's going to be a problem?
It's gonna be a problem.
It
No,
would
we're
never
okay.
be a
We're okay.
problem
We're okay.
for you.
It was gonna be a problem, but we're okay.
No way. I don't believe it. Bro, how do I create a freaking zigzag? Oh my God, this is ridiculous. You're going to be that, you're going to be freaking that. Oh my God. How do I create the world's largest zigzag pattern or checkerboard pattern the world has ever... Like, there's no way, man. There's no way. This is ridiculous to do.
I think there are ways. I think it can be done. I think it has been done.
Oh yeah, building gadget is here. That's probably the way. Do we have building gadgets? We do. We do have building gadgets. Oh, I was gonna lose my mind on that one.
Sounded like it was some real work.
Grid? How do I make you do things? Hello, Mr. Building Gadget. Why are you be dumb? Surface? Place on top? No? I don't remember how to use the building gadget. Why is it be silly? Build to me? No. Is it that? No. Zane, the building gadget does not display reactor control rods. Like, it doesn't
Seems
render
confusing.
them in preview, which is an issue.
Right?
It's a slight problem. I don't even know how doing diamonds first will help.
I think we need to put this into lock mode, right? So until it receives the result, it won't do the next one, so it doesn't stomp on itself.
Wait. Oh, yeah, there we go. That's how we freaking do. That's how we do, right? How do I get you in the right place? Go in the right place. Go in the right freaking place. You go like...
Oh,
that?
okay. I was like, hold up. But yeah, this should
And
be
you crisscross it.
until primary crafting result is returned. That way.
Yeah, that's how we freaking do.
So
Okay.
Want 10 more. That should be 3 sets. Yeah.
But I can't. Oh man. I can't do the freaking.
Okay,
I have to manually fill in the gaps, and then it's going to be harder to see the gaps.
That's
when
correctly.
Oh, it's going to be harder. Oh, this is actually really ridiculous to do, and I have to manually look in all of the. I I have to fill in all the... I don't know how to fill in all the gaps. How would I do that? How would I fill in all the gaps properly without freaking it up? No, I get it. Do the diamonds first, but then I'm like, how do we fill in the gaps with the... Oh, do an exchange. Exchange might be the way, but that means I do have to get rid of all the freaking control rods that I placed down. But yeah.
Slowly, mind you, but it does.
I don't know. Anyway, I guess I can keep doing this for now. Offhand the fuel rods?
And now, what are you doing?
Do that. And do that. Epically excellent. Epically excellent. Cool. There we go. Let's go. Pretty sick. I don't know. People are mad at me, and I'm effectively doing it with the diamonds. I don't know what's wrong. Oh, I'm out of diamonds now. But no. Yeah, it doesn't. Misclicking is not that big of a deal because you can just undo. Building Gadget has a nice, convenient undo mode. Oh, you think if I just you do a fill in, then it'll fill in all the empty spots without replacing? Could work. Could work. You can offhand the rod and main hand the builder's wand? I still don't know how that helps us, though. That's good there. If you offhand the fuel rod with the building wand, then place on the reactor casing floor, it will fill with reactor fuel rods. Okay, got it. I'll do it after I fill in the diamonds. This is quite the grid, though. Holy frick. And I don't need you to be where you are right now. I went over to the edge too much. The thing is, I'm like worried. I guess there's an undo button, but I'm worried because, of course, if I do it wrong, I've just filled in a bunch of frickin' stuff, and it'll be very annoying to get it back. But oh yeah, we got enough diamonds. I can also make more diamonds, at least to fill in the bottom. I probably not enough right now to do the whole thing, but at least to get this kind of going. Oh god dang it! I did it at the edge again. What the? Let's see. Okay. How much we still got? Go to mount. Let's keep it going. And then, is that a good? Yeah, that's good. Damn it! I did it all. Oh, I didn't do it off the edge. We're good. Everything is epic and fine and super awesome. And there. And then fill in the gaps. Perfect. Nice. And then fill in the gaps. Good. Oh, let's freaking go. Look at that. It's beautiful. We'll need to get a few more diamonds. This is the craziest checkerboard. Yes, sir. We're going for the ultimate big reactor. How is it coming along, Zine?
Yeah, that's not going to work because it puts that last piece in once they empty. I have the pattern working. Now I'm working on a quirk that seems to be happening with the pattern locking, provider locking. But it does take return
Gotcha.
inventory. So let's delete that. And then we will have a extract of blue. Always active.
Ah, frick, I can't place that down. Oh, no. Dang it. Can't place it down on the right level because of where I've already got my freaking diamonds. Oh, no. I fricked it up.
Everything's ruined.
I gotta reduce the range.
And then...
Wait, that's not it.
And this should be... blue insert. Okay. Let's try it that way. Do I have pattern locking set up right? No.
How do I undo? How do I undo? How do I undo again?
Okay. Crafting's unlocked. Pattern processing. Extracting blue. Doesn't seem to be extracting from the upper portion.
Excellent.
So that's there. That's excellent. I don't want stack mode. Those onto the system. And then quest 8. Awakened. And we'll see if that will change it.
Well, I've almost got the first row of diamonds into place, or the first plane of diamonds.
Seems like you're ripping quite right along.
Yep. I am definitely ripping and gripping. That's for sure. Okay. Whew, that's like a disorienting pattern to look at. Holy frick. And then supposedly there's this trick that you can do where if you put something in your offhand, it will fill in or something like that.
Solved. Hashtag solved.
They've told me a clever thing where I can fill in the gaps.
All right.
Maybe, possibly.
So now we go and we figure out what we need to do for the next upgrade on this. Because it's just upgrade and upgrade and upgrade.
That didn't do it.
It did it.
Oh, look at the casing. Oh, whoa. Okay, except it hits the sides. But yeah. Oh, that's crazy. I guess that's a small price to pay, is it hitting the sides.
To pay. So if I take brown, take this out.
Oh yeah, do the glass first.
This. Hang on. It's made from the wyvern, but I don't have the wyvern.
Okay, yeah. So I put the glass down. I also I forgot to grab this area with diamonds before.
That guy.
That is smart. Okay, cool. Do a little bit of that. And then, yeah, so I need to make sure that I have enough of the casings in my hand, though, in order to make this happen, which is quite a bit. Yeah, we have a bunch of the reactor glass, so we should be good to do that. And I can use the building gadget in order to do build to me.
Patterns and be able to just craft it.
What about patterns and being able to craft it?
No, things are working right, then we should be able to just have things work right, but they
I
might
love
not.
that.
So we're going to take a look and see whether they work right or not, you know? No way this works. No shot this works.
What if it does and it's epic?
Okay. Step 1.
All right. Whew. I just don't know if I put the casings down here, will it be a problem? I guess I'll need to fill the stuff in regardless. So shouldn't be an issue, right?
Well, heck. Not bad.
Not bad.
Not bad.
It's working.
Yeah, like I was able to just teach it how to make with just an edit to the item whitelist and blacklist. I was able to also have it be able to make wyvern injectors and the draconic injectors automatically as well.
Okay.
So
You'll have to show me because I'm like not seeing where the filters are actually located on each of the injectors.
the filters are on the item conduit extractions. So there's two extractions out of the barrel.
Okay. And then how is it determining where to put? I guess this side is all the same item, I guess, right?
Yeah, it's shapeless crafting with all the extras, so I don't really care as long as it just ends up. So all of the purple injectors, or all of the injectors, are on green extraction, and green extraction is just blacklisted from anything that we need to go to the center. And then the center is on brown insertion, and that comes from the bottom, and that's just whitelisted for anything I need to go to the center. So basically, I just keep it so anything that needs to go on the sides can't go down the pipe that goes to the sides, or vice versa. And anything that needs to go to the center only goes down the pipe that goes to the center.
Got it. So it's literally just round robin. Doesn't matter where things go to all of the injectors, and then the other channel just goes to the center.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
And so if I needed to add a pattern, I just needed to add the results or the centerpiece for any pattern that goes in to the correct white and black list. Now, obviously, that, as we've said, that falls apart if for some reason I need a diamond in the center or something like that. Like that won't work. But right now, for the injectors that I'm looking for, that sort of thing, it's not so critical. Now, I don't recall if it's possible for you to run it off of a run it off of like multiple tiers in the crafting injectors. If I have a higher tier one, can I still do the lower tier?
Yes, you can. I believe it is retroactive, yeah.
So if I get Draconic injector, put that here. Can I make another Draconic injector and still have it work?
The people are telling me I missed a casing. Tragic. How could he do something so dumbosity?
Cool. How dare.
Ah, there he goes. He missed a casing. What a ding-dong. All right. Oh, boy. So now we can do this. Oh my god, I placed down all of them. Holy frick.
seem to skip that and make its own. There are NBT tags. I don't know if there's a way for me to have it ignore that. How much do I care? A little bit. If it's leaving the wyvern behind anyway. Which it did.
I'd love to use the wireless, but it doesn't reach over there. I need to make more of the wireless things. Yeah.
So can I modify
Does this hurt your
that
eyes?
to
It is kind of
have
crazy,
that not be a
dude. It's
problem?
kind of wild.
Pattern. I don't think so. Because ignoring substitutions and stuff doesn't apply to pattern encoding. That's only in crafting. I don't know of a way to have that be happy.
I think I've made this system very upset with all of my calling of the crafts. I mean, this is ridiculous. The amount that goes into this is one layer, man. I have to do this 64 more times. Oh God.
The system's not mad. I see it working.
No, it was every time that it seems like it allows me to call like less and less every time. For some reason, like it first let me call 1,000, then I call 1,000 again. It's like no. Call 500. It's okay.
What is it telling you that it can't do? Well, yeah, but the error has some information in it, and so it's just whatever.
It's the same one that I told you before.
Okay. Well, I've forgotten it, and you've seen it more, so.
Sorry, I'll tell you next time because I've forgotten the exact wording as I'm not looking at it right now.
That's true.
Wait, did it finish? Did it do the whole thing? It did the whole thing. I believe it did the whole thing.
So take the Draconic out. Empty it. Put Draconic in. Add it. But remove that. And use this one.
Yeah, now find the one spot that it missed. R.I.P. No way. All right, I mean that's what we do here. That's what we do.
And the problem is it doesn't think it can make more of these.
Hey, by the way, Zine, were you wanting to wrap up the episode?
Yeah, maybe these are useful in the future anyway. Nope. We just keep going.
Forever. The world's longest episode.
World's longest episode. Well, we want to thank our sponsor, Apex Hosting, providing the server we've been playing on. If you would like to play with your friends, be sure to check out the link in our description. Save 25% off on the first month. You can help support us on what we do. Appreciate them for sponsoring. Thank you for looking into it. You can do all sorts of things. Play SkyFactory 5 or any of our previous mod packs, adventure maps, etc. And they even have different games available. And we do create these live. You can see as it happens. Twitch.tv/CaptainSparkles, Twitch.tv/Zine. Throw some follows and see all the stuff does make it in the episode. If you have enjoyed the video, please consider hitting that like button, leaving a comment, letting us know what you liked, and subscribe, notifications if you haven't already. Anything for you, sir?
Nope. That is about it.
Okay.
See you next
Bye,
time.
guys.